Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada, where it seems to be, it's kind of funny. I look at my window, there's like another building right here, and on the left side, it's all cloudy and stormy looking. On the right-hand side, it's like blue sky and sunny. So get the best of both worlds, I guess. This side reminds me of Manitoba. I can't see any mountains, and this side is clear and I can see the Three Sisters. It's bizarre weather today. We've had snow I don't know how many times, and a little odd today, that's for sure. So how's the weather where you are? Hi Amy, good afternoon. Hi Lori, thank you. One of my little creations here. Hi Mary. I'm drinking my Earl Grey tea here. I think that's not my favorite for sure. Dark black teas and Earl Grey, that's my thing. I forget if I said hi, Mary. Hi. It's snowing in Manitoba too. Yes, my mom let Kevin know that it was snowing there, so you guys are supposed to get a pretty big dump. So that's not so good. How about Amy? Are you guys getting snow? You got snow yesterday, I think, didn't you? It's sunny there. Okay. And Mary, I'm not sure what it would be over there. I doubt you're getting snow. Hi Norma Jean, sunny and windy. Yeah, a bit cooler there. Yeah, it's a little cooler here today. But we're supposed to get like, starting tomorrow, like 14, 15, 16, 17. Like, okay, we just got snow today, and then we're gonna be, shorts weather tomorrow. I guess this is what living in Canmore is like, that's for sure. It's wait 5 minutes and then the weather will change, who knows. All right, so just to get rolling here, I want to start with those beautiful cards that people have sent me. Rain started yesterday, going all week. Oh, that's not so nice. Okay, so let's start with this first card. This one's from Joanne Simpson. Isn't it pretty? Still working on the Christmas cards. You guys blessed me and spoiled me beyond belief here. I love this corrugated embossing folder. It retired, but Earl Grey tea is great with a slice of lemon. Oh, I have to try that. That sounds delicious. Interesting. Okay. So these little bulbs are so cute. I love how she put the little gold, see the gold foil there for the little little bits along the string. Isn't that pretty? And then of course she stamped on the inside and got red and green. So pretty. So thank you, Joanne. That's so nice of you. I love it. And then this one is from Shannon Gates. I met her at a Stampin' Up! On stage, on tour, what have you. And she's an awesome lady. She actually came out to Canmore with another lady, and it was great to see them again. So one day soon, Shannon, we'll be able to get on stage, on tour, back in person, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Very beautiful, very creative. I don't know if you can see inside the dove's wings is like this sparkly paper. And this is that beautiful, it's velvet. And I love how she embossed with the silver. Isn't that pretty? And there we go on the inside too. Gorgeous. Love it. Has to be black, no milk. Yes. Yes. I don't really use milk. I just want to taste the tea. Hi, Stella. So that's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Shannon. Love it. I never did get this set, so it was great to see somebody get that set and see what it looks like. Gorgeous. Love it. And this one was from Donna Brawson. Look at that. I like how she embossed the gold foil there and the little cutout tree. And the Merry Christmas fits so perfectly there, doesn't it? Love it. Yep, and the little red rhinestones and even the little heart star gem there. So cute. Love it. So thank you, Donna. Even the little bit on the inside, isn't that pretty? Just add something, right? Beautiful, yes. And this one was from Bev. Isn't that neat with all the different rows of things? It makes it look like a little gift, how she made the ribbon too, right? I think that's neat. And then what a great idea just to add a little tag on your gift. So pretty. So thank you so much, Bev. I love it. Such great ideas with all these different rows. It's a smart idea to use up lots of your little scrap pieces of paper. Have to keep that in mind. So thank you so much for your beautiful cards. I love each one of them. I think they're so neat. So today we are continuing on with the Happy Thoughts stamp set because it is retiring. I love the sayings. It has a sentiment that can go on the front of your card and then a sentiment that like matches that goes on the inside of your card. They're kind of larger sentiments, if you will, so that makes it so that it fills up a little more of the inside of your card. Gotta love that. So then you don't have to look so much, write so much sometimes. Sometimes you just want to get the card out and go, right? I always feel like I have to write a whole page, and so this forces me just to let those words do the talking and just, sign your name and go. So we're going to play around with that Happy Thoughts stamp set. We're also playing around with the Fine Art Florals, and once again, look at all the amazing cardstock colors that coordinate with this beautiful paper. I love this hand-painted look that they photograph, and the design, I suppose, different designs here that they use. Beautiful. Love it. This was the paper that I had to have. I saw it and it's like, that's the one. So if you don't have the Fine Art Florals yet, you need to snag those. And then today we're gonna kind of, I'm gonna try not to cry. The stitched nested label dies, we are gonna play around with and kind of feature, if you will, because they are so beautiful and they I don't know, they just make card making easy. So if you don't have these, you have got to get them. Give me some hearts if you have this set already. Give me some sad faces if you don't have the stitch nested label dies. And if I finally convince you to get this set, this is the host code that we will be using for the next little while. But get these, they're retiring and you don't want to miss out. That's for sure. Okay, so putting all these together, this is kind of how the layout's going to work. So we've got our typical card base, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. I'm going to get a little tea here. Yes, Stella, I agree. One of my favorite set of dies as well. That and the stitched shapes, I don't know what they're thinking. All right, and so then this is the Fine Art Florals paper, which I'm going to make as a little bit of a background. I'm going to use this pattern piece. Why not, right? Hi, Colette. How's the weather over there in Prince Edward Island? I have stormy, and then I have blue skies. Anyways, okay, so we're going to use this. This is the typical mat size, so 4 by 5.25. And then I took the second largest stitched nested die, label die, and cut it out of the center. So for instance, I cut a whole bunch of papers that were 4 by 5.25. And then I cut out the centers of these, and I'll show you why later on. So right in the center, I would cut that out and you get this. And then I put this in to my Stampin' Trimmer and I cut it at 2 3/4 inches. Okay, so I've cut that down there. And the reason is because we're going to split it in half. Now I've made this card layout before and I keep going back to it because it's such a beautiful arrangement. So if you put this layer up here like so, it's a beautiful arrangement. It's quick, it's easy, it fills up the page, and away you go. And then you put the bottom one down here on the right hand side like so. And then I've got the smaller one. It's not the smallest, I believe it's the second smallest. So the second largest and the second smallest, and I'm going to stamp something on here from the Happy Thoughts stamp set. I think I'm going to do Happy Birthday. This just looks happy and cheery, doesn't it? Only 3 degrees. Hi, Lisa. Is the DSP in the new catalog? No, it is in the new mini. So the white one, light pink colored one, it's in there. Beautiful, love it. All right, so here we have our little stitch nested label die. This is honey, or this is bumblebee. This is so saffron. So it's just a little lighter than bumblebee, but they all kind of coordinate nicely. Let's stamp, you know, I like this color, which is Merry Merlot. We also have some Poppy Parade in here, and we have some terracotta tile. Let's do Merry Merlot. I never use it. Let's get it. Oh, sheesh. Let's get it out. So I'm gonna use my Happy Birthday. Now it just fits. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now my Simply Chamois I'm going to use to wipe off that Merry Merlot off that stamp, because I'm sure my elbow is going to need it at some point otherwise. You know how the space just continually gets smaller and smaller and smaller to work on. So, all right, so this I'm actually going to put dimensionals on the back. Oh, should we add some ribbon? How about, we could use, I really need a different setup for my ribbons. It's just a disaster. So you can find the end of the roll, but you can't find where the roll is coming from. Hi, Lisa. Yes, snowy Manitoba. I heard from my mother, and Lori P is on here, and so yeah, you guys are getting lots of snow. Remember how I did this the last card making time? I quite liked it. So if you take this ribbon, and we're just going to make the little orange piece show underneath. So let's just add some snail, and then just lay this down. Stay. Like so. Then we can cut this off where we don't need. We'll just add a little something to it without being overly. All right, so now we'll add our dimensionals to the back. Stay. And of course that terracotta tile ribbon and terracotta tile paper and ink are all retiring, which stinks. It's my favorite color combo. All right, and I'm just gonna put that little piece right there. Let's add some, actually let's put this to our card base before I get it too bumpy and the stamp and seal doesn't really roll over it so well. It's like a big hiccup. There we go. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I think the gold, where did I put them? The gold metallic pearls look so pretty with this set. Let's go to town. This one's a little glue pad is not quite on. There we go. Come on. I think I'll stop there. Hello, Pam. So there we go. What an easy card, right? And from those stitch nested label dies. I love it. So bright and cheery. So there's one idea. So the next one, remember how I used my my designer series paper, cut out the inside to cut for this pattern. Well, what about, let's not waste this piece. Let's use it as a kind of a frame, and we're going to stamp something on the inside. So before I glue this down, I think I'm just going to, well, we might be able to just stamp. I think so. I want to use this one. Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. So let's use Pretty Peacock, because it's retiring also. I actually ran out of Pretty Peacock paper. So it tells you how much I actually, used it. Hello, Anita. I don't know if I've met you before. If you have, I'm sorry. I see so many people sometimes. I'm getting old. All right, so I'm going to go over here. Just wanted to send some happy thoughts your way. So use those big sentiments on the front of your card. Nobody, says you can't. There we go. I think it's a little crooked, isn't it? That's okay. It's handmade, not Hallmark, right? That's what we have to tell ourselves. Don't stress over the little things. I should write that on my face so I remember. Okay. So now we're going to place this frame that we used the inside from. And then I actually used that same little second size down die to cut a little sentiment, or a room for a sentiment. So let's put on, do you want to put happy birthday again? I think happy birthday would look nice. So I'm going to use the same, the same Pretty Peacock onto here. Happy birthday. There we go. Now let's pop this up. Oh, should we add some, let's add some ribbon behind there. How about the, where did I put it here? The polka dotted ribbon from California. Nice. Hi, Melissa. Wow. I bet you're not getting snow. Not like us. Yeah. Okay. So let's put a little bit of seal behind the left-hand side where I kind of want to put this little pop of ribbon. I'm just going to fold it in half and add this like that. Okay, and then we can add our little dimensionals behind. Now I'm just going to be aware because I don't want to put any down here because that would make it, it's already popped up a little bit here. So I need one right in this corner, and that is all. Otherwise it'll be kind of uneven. A whopping 78. Let me tell you, I think we're all jealous. Very nice. There we go. Oh, I better lower that just a tad, otherwise I'm cutting off the word way, which I don't really want to do. Happy birthday. And let's go in with those gold metallic pearls again. How about we go the diagonal a little. And put them over there to match. Easy peasy, right? Simple. So there's our second card. We're going to do 4, by the way. Let's see how long it takes us to create this. Okay, so here is the back side of this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but I ran it through the Subtles embossing folder. And now it looks like material. Looks like fabric. This embossing folder is also retiring. Cry, 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 I tell you. So you want this one because it just makes it look, it's very subtle and it makes it look like fabric. That's what I want to say. All right, so once again, when you've cut this piece out, you're going to cut it at 2 3/4. So you're lining it up, just the point up there, and wow. Now, because this is, which side do I want? I think this way. Because this is bumpy, I kind of want to use my multi-purpose liquid glue just to make sure it stays really well. This glue gets into the little grooves there. So there again, kind of like the yellow one. Let's start off in that same combination, just putting them like so. Okay, and then now I've got my little die here. How about a thank you? Actually, I need a thanking of you, but I don't know if I want. Yeah, I think we could do that. Should we do thanking of you? Where did I put that? Perhaps back in the folder. I did. Look at me putting things away. Hi, France. Did you get over your rainy day yesterday? Is it sunshiny your way? All right, and this time, how about we emboss with gold? Why not? So thinking of you, I've got my Versamark, the sticky ink. Thinking of you. And I'm going to put this in my little tray here. Let me cover that up first. These little bits have a way of floating away. Now, if you love gold or you love the white in particular, if there's one kind of color that you absolutely love of embossing folder, you may want to get it now because coming out in the new catalog, they're coming out in combos. So you can't just order one color. You're actually going to get 3 different colors at a time. So, like I say, if you want just white, you just want gold, get it now. There. Oh, maybe I need a little more there, just on the bottom. There we go. It's always so much fun to see that change, to melt and get all nice and shiny. So this time, instead of putting it down here, why don't we put it kind of right center-ish? Why not? Okay, so let's get our dimensionals right here. And we can put it right there. Thinking of you. Yeah, I think we can put some gold pearls on there. Maybe we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3 over there, and maybe 3. 1, 2, 3 over here. I feel like it needs it up here. You know how you just have a sense it's gotta go, something's gotta balance a little bit here. So let's just do it. Let's make it all look even. All right, easy peasy, but so pretty, right? Now, since this is groovy, I'm using my liquid glue. Onto Poppy Parade is this card base color. I know, like, you'd think that the pink, sometimes pinks and oranges, oh, they don't happen for me. But this one works. Isn't that pretty? It's just simple and elegant. I like it. Very pretty. So you don't have to use the flower side all the time. You can use the background, opposite side, right? Now our last card is going to be, so we're going to use actually the patterned piece as the background, and then the the floral piece as the background, and the pattern piece as kind of the frame. Why not, right? So let's just glue this onto here. I got my dimensionals already put on, so you don't have to watch me do that. And there again, so I'm just going to place it over top. These are measuring, I just cut them all my paper, 4 by 5 1/4. You get 3 strips on a 12 by 12, so 4, 4, and then 5 1/4, 5 1/4, and then you'll have a little piece left over, which I can show you later what I like to do with that. All right, so this one, I think I want to place up here. And I'm using Very Vanilla. I thought, like, the white is super, super bright. We'll have a look here. The white is intensely bright. I don't know. I think Very Vanilla, just a little more soft, a little more romantic, a little calm. A window sheet under the hole. Yes. Oh, good idea, Stella. Like it. So if you put a window sheet on top or behind this one, should we try this? Although I don't think I have any gems. I don't. If I had rhinestones or little, what are those, sequins? See, if I had sequins, you could put them inside here with a window sheet, and then this would still go over top. Oh, I like that idea. Great. I tried to go order the gold emboss and it's not available anymore. Oh no. Yes, a shaker card. Brilliant. See, I love you guys because you think of such amazing ideas. I think I come up with all these things. You come up with more things. I love it. Okay, so let's do a sentiment. Let's make this one a thank you. How about terracotta tile, because it's inspiring. Oh, man. But I like how this pattern piece frames the painted flowers. I think that's kind of neat how that worked out. All right, terracotta tile with thank you. Oh, is that crooked too? Oy, oy. Well. And you know what goes really well is this lace. You know what we could have done is had that poking through too. Lots, hey, lots of ideas. Too many ideas. Just means you got to make another card. Just want to make sure that's dry before I go flipping that over. All right, let's put some of this beautiful ribbon, which is Very Vanilla. Let's go like this. Let's just make some stripes with it. And this one. Okay, let's cut these so they're a little more even with each other. Maybe not so long. Still might be a little long for my taste. We'll have a look. I think they're too long yet. That's okay. Oh, ooh. I'm going to make it go with the shape as opposed to against it. Parallel is what I want to say. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals on the back there. Now I'm allowed to put them on the bottom. And the top you could add a little bit of glue just so that when it sits on this part, it does stick to it. Come on. I don't want it to come gooshing out. So this time we're going to place it up in the top left hand corner. Just for something a little bit different. Let's see. Let's add our pearls. It's bumpy. Let's go with this glue. It's already open and ready. Aren't those pretty? Like the paper does the talking. I love it. Just pretty. Okay, let's just add more of these gold metallic pearls. Whoop. Move it. There. I think I'm leaving it at that. So thank you. Pretty, right? All right, so let me just show you the cards I made, and then I'm going to show you some other different things that I did to some other ones. So there's kind of the collection from this card set, if you will. This layer cut out from here, put onto this one, and flipping the designs. Then we have this one where you can stamp that big sentiment right in the middle of those big stitch nested label dies, and you can use those as a label, which I think is really pretty. And this was our first one, just plain and simple, nice and bright and cheery. Hi, Holly. So pretty. All right, so the ones I made beforehand, here are some other ones. Why did I want to showcase this? I don't remember. I guess the gold embossing maybe. So added the background, the little pearls, the 3 sets again, the gold embossing, the ribbon sticking out. So there you go. This is with the petal pink. This one I used in the back because this looks like paint. Guess which embossing folder I actually embossed this in? That painted 3D embossing folder. I believe that one is retiring. So it just kind of added some bumps and texture to the already painted paper, which I think is neat. There's my last bit of pretty peacock, because it kind of, there's those little bits in there, and I thought it kind of all went together. And for the card base, I used Pool Party. Oh, I forgot to show you the insides. Sorry, this one, remember those little strips that you cut off the bottom? Well, why not throw them in your card insert, or you can always put them on your envelope as well. And then I stamped the large stamp that kind of goes well with the happy birthday on the inside, and I flicked some petal pink, little splatter there just to add some whimsy. So that's how I kind of decorated the inside. For this one, here was a little piece that was left, and it was light enough that you could actually stamp on it. So today is great because it's all about you, the great person you are and the great things that you do. So that could totally go for thank you. That could totally go for happy birthday. I chose happy birthday. So there we go. Then I had been doing the cards landscape direction, but I thought, well, I don't think I have to. Well, nobody's got that rule. So why not change it to portrait up and down? I used the tin tile embossing folder. That is retiring. You gotta get that one. That one's such a stunning one. I used the leaves from the Forever Fern kind of bundle. And this was Night of Navy on petal pink. And the card base is Mossy Meadow. This was very vanilla as well. I looked at the white. The white just wasn't, it was making me angry. It didn't match. So then I'm like, well, what about Very Vanilla? And Very Vanilla worked. So here again, I had a little piece left over. So the little things you do so well and so often make a big difference to so many people. And the thank you. So there you go. And then the last cards, there again, when I used these bits, I always went this way, but I thought, well, why not go this direction for one? I also used the Pinewood Planks embossing folder on that little background layer just to add some texture. And then these two flowers are from Tasteful Touches. So I actually used Rococo Rose, stamped off once, and then stamped on Very Vanilla, and just cut them out with my paper snips, and just put them two of them kind of up and down to kind of fill in this gap. It just felt like it needed a little bit more than just the sentiment. I also used that Very Vanilla lace and Mary Merlot for there. Mary Merlot card base, and there again just Very Vanilla, and just a little strip there. So there again, I could just add another one of those sentiments in there. I could just leave it blank. I think I might just leave it blank. But there you go. How simple. Like I whipped these up in no time. So I love that you can get two cards out of one kind of piece of DSP when you cut these stitch nested label dies out from the center. You get two cards because you got to use this insert piece on another card, right? So I had fun. And if you need to get some of these items, so this painted embossing folder, the Pinewood Planks embossing folder, what is retiring here? Tin tile embossing folder, the gold embossing powder just by itself, the terracotta tile ribbon, the polka dot tulle ribbon is going, terracotta tile paper is going, this Settles embossing folder is going, these stitch nested label dies are going. Oh, trouble. So if you need any of those things, I would be happy to help you out. This is where you can go shopping. JenHouston.stampinup.net. So Jen's got two N's, Houston like the city, and stampinup.net. And my host code GHUQ9XGU. So I give you permission to go shopping. You need to get those items before they retire. And everything is while supplies last. So you need to hop on those things right now. So you can order online. If you're not an online orderer, I am more than happy to send your order in myself, and it'll come directly to your house. Easy peasy. So there's always that variety. Half of my favorites are leaving. I know. I was surprised at a few of them. Normally I kind of understand, but some of them are like, I don't know, what are you doing here? But so you gotta get those ones, I'm telling you. All right, and if you like my videos, I would love it if you could pop over to my YouTube channel. It's where I load all of my Facebook Lives onto, so that if you head on over to the Artsy Fartsy Gallery and hit subscribe and the little button, whenever I post a new video, you'll get to see, or you'll be notified that I've posted a video, and you can go on over and have a look. I'll tell my husband that I said so. I know, right? It's Monday. You need to do shopping on Monday, don't you? Some retail therapy. All right, everybody. So thanks for doing that. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel so I can do some YouTube lives over there. I'm at 559. It's whittling. It's growing, but slow. So there we go. That's my goal. And of course, if you want all these items, any of these items, at a discount, I can help you out with that too. Just contact me and head on over to my team. And then you get all the perks of my team, being on my team too. Lots of fun. All right, everyone. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to be playing around with my team tomorrow, giving them a new challenge. I give them challenges every week, and then prizes are given out and whatnot. Then I should be back here hopefully Wednesday if my body and mind cooperate, with some more little card ideas. You probably with retiring items because you need to grab those. I need to show you how desperately you need to get those. All right, bye everyone. Thanks for being my sunshine.